Hey, what's going on, guys? We the people here. So before we get into the podcast episode, I just want to give you guys a few announcements and also just talk about our guest that we brought on this week. I mean, I think we did a pretty good job in the intro for introducing Void and stuff like that, but I just wanted to go over it a little bit more just in case no one knew who Void was in the community. And why we especially were, like, first of all, happy to bring him on, and second of all, that he even had time to talk to us and stuff like that. So Void is the co-founder of OTK Club. I don't know if anybody knows of basically what it is, but it's basically like an esports team for Legends of Runeterra. I mean, they're still in the organizing phase, kind of, but they're pretty much that's what their main goal is to be. They're trying to be like an esports team for Legends of Runeterra. Maybe more games in the future, but that's the main game that they're focusing on right now. And Void, pretty much, like, he's an amazing player, bro. Like, he has topped multiple events. He is literally been masters like almost every season since the game came out. Like, so his opinion means a lot, especially for competitive Runeterra. And to be honest, up to this point, I've never seen him. To be honest, I didn't even know if he was gonna show his face, like actually because in the podcast episode he turned on his camera. I didn't know he was gonna do that because, like I said, up to this point, I had never even seen him do content. So me and Swerve were just happy to actually see him and to hear him and to hear his opinions, and it was just amazing, bro. It was an amazing time. I was happy that he was able to join us and such. So if anybody, like, I'll put his links below. You guys should definitely go follow him. He has a Twitch. I think he has a YouTube as well. He has Twitter, obviously. So I'll leave all his links below. Another thing is for Optima. I'm sure. I don't know if you guys. I'm pretty sure you guys know Optima. So he has this LOR meme stream. This hashtag LOR meme stream. Hashtag going on right now. I said I was gonna join in. He literally called me out, and I literally haven't posted anything. But don't worry, bro. I'm coming up with my memes. I've just been a little busy for the past like maybe week or so, but trust me, I'm going to shoot out a little video. I'm gonna post something on Twitter. I didn't forget about it. But yeah, I think those are the two biggest announcements that we had. So guys, enjoy the podcast episode. Any comments, leave it below, and that's about it. So enjoy. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mystic Shot Podcast, episode 36. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yo, I'm sorry we missed you guys last week, but we're back. We're back in action, and we got a special guest. We were gonna bring him on last week, but we had to put it on hold. Swerve has some things to take care of, but he's back. We're all good. We're all ready to go. But it's cool.
I'm back, and I'm still pissed, but I'm back. Let's go.
So
I'm still really mad.
So for this week, we got a special guest, Void, here with us. Yes, sir.
What's up?
What's going on?
Right. All right. So Void is the founder of the One Turn Kill Club, OTK, which is the team that I'm a content creator for. So I'm super happy. More supers than that to have you on. So thank you once again for joining. Oh, Captain, my captain.
Thanks to you for inviting me. It's an honor.
Honor to have you here. So some of Void's accomplishments. The top 16 of the last seasonal, right?
Yeah.
I mean, talk to us about. Are you ready to jump right into this? By the way, Eric.
Yeah, sure.
No, I'm ready. I'm ready to jump into it. But give me 1 sec. Let's talk first. Let's do our little intro. So we can't forget. We can't forget because if we don't say it, people aren't gonna do it. Like we gotta remind them. We gotta remind them, bro. So for the YouTube people, you gotta like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to share the video so more people can learn about Runeterra and see our content and share this amazing game with us. Because this
I couldn't have said it better myself.
This game is amazing. Everybody should join in. It's free, yo. This game is free to play, friendly, bro. So ain't no reason to not play this game. Just saying. Just saying. You don't gotta play Hearthstone. I'm just saying. Nah, I'm joking, but seriously though, don't forget to share the video and we're gonna jump right into it. We're gonna jump right into it, Swerve. But
okay, good. That's good because you slowed me down. I was able to slow myself down. So, Void, welcome. It is an honor to have you on the show, and I want to know first and foremost, like, where did card games begin for you? What was your first big card game that you played?
Actually, for a surprise, my first card game was Lore.
Really?
Really?
Yeah. Before that, I was playing in a semi-professional team in LoL.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you began as a semi-professional player in League of Legends.
Yeah, actually as ADC. Main
oh yes!
Oh,
yes, sir. Let's go!
Yeah, actually
ADC main over here.
My version. I have the most mastery with her. It's actually everything is 1.6 million mastery.
Oh wow.
Stop, dude.
Let's go, ADC main. Let's go.
All right, so then that really sort of pushes the thought and idea that you moving from League of Legends to Legends of Runeterra, it's all about how much, one, you love Kaisa, and two, you love to compete. So you went from semi-professional to now top 16 of the latest seasonals. So how does transitioning from competitive LOL to competitive LOR differ?
At first, I had to learn how to play because playing card games was actually really new for me.
Okay.
So I started watching some streamers like UVG, Mowai, First Love during that time. And I started learning the mechanics like passing, like burning enemy mana, stuff like that. And I could make it to beta to masters in beta. Hey, I had any turners here in lore, so I started investigating and I found out there was. So I started training, and at the time in one of the tournaments I met Aku. That was actually one of the founders of the game too. So yeah, actually thanks for those tourneys. I actually met one of my best friends for right now. So, imagine.
Wow.
That's awesome to hear. That's really good to hear.
Small world, bro. That's crazy. But
that's super cool to hear.
Yeah. So basically it all started from LOR. Damn, that's crazy. Wow. You're the first person that we brought on that I can think of, other than maybe like Janky, that they said that basically they never really mess with any kind of other card games, and like basically LOR spurred everything for card games. Even though Janky kind of played Magic before, so it was, he kind of already knew it. But for you, it was just brand new. You were just like, all right, I'm gonna just jump right on in. Like, wow.
Yeah, the only thing near to play card games before that was actually a chess background before I had.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that really it makes a lot more sense now. Having a chess background to move from League to Legends of Runeterra, that's not such a big jump now.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually love the strategic games. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And also, it is kinda. I have a kinda sad story from that I was from LOL to learn.
Mhm.
It's because of my internet.
Oh, yo, I heard about your
Yeah.
story. Yo, I wanted to. This is why I was happy when Swerve told me you were coming on, because I heard about your story about how you got the invite to qualifiers. I was like, yo, your internet
You
was
want-
going out, bro. Damn, that's crazy. I mean, you still qualified, so.
That seasonal tournament day was crazy. I back up the same day. Imagine.
Yeah, wow, that must have been so crazy.
And yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, I went. I had a blackout. I had like 5 to 10 minutes left to go to check in for the round two
Uh-huh.
match. So I had to think fast because I didn't have the downloaded game on the cell phone. So I started panicking.
Anybody would, bro. Anybody, why you be like, yo,
Yeah.
I'm about to lose it. Damn, like I was so close. And you got, I mean, come on, you got the skill, bro. You got the, we all know it. You got the skill. So it ain't that.
The only thing I saw in that moment was I had to try to download the game in the cell phone. But the data from the phone was too slow. So I needed Wi-Fi
Oh,
somewhere.
wow.
And the only word place I thought in that moment was a park. Because had Wi-Fi, fully Wi-Fi, so I started running. Imagine, I had to went 9 floors downstairs, run to the park, and download the game.
Oh my god. Yo, that's so crazy. Wow.
I'm about to like burst into tears right now. Honestly, that's such like awesome dedication
Yo,
to the
facts.
game. That feels so good.
Yeah, and also I made it
Yeah.
with only literally 30 seconds left.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo. You know what? This goes out to all the people out there that lost the time, bro. I mean, you know, I'm first person to say like time is. I think they should definitely increase the time. I mean, of course, that's another discussion for another day. But I think they should definitely increase the time because it's not enough time. Because yo, things like that happen.
Yeah.
You almost lose at 30 seconds left. You're like, yo, if I lose, I'm gonna be so upset.
I was. Apart from it wasn't going to be my fault actually. It was going to be really pissed
Yeah,
off.
anybody would. But
Yeah, absolutely.
And even in round 5, I lost because the only lose from my seasonal run that day was because of the blackout. Because in round 5 with the Storm, that is actually a great player, I had a blackout during ban phase, so I wasn't able to ban.
oh,
But well, I could play on my cell phone, but the game already banned for me and banned the only one deck I didn't want to ban.
oh my.
That was Nasus Trash because I was targeting that deck. So imagine. Yeah.
Wow.
And even though I lost 1-2.
Oh my. Wow. Imagine, bro. Wow. Yo, time is literally holding this man back.
It's like, why do we have all these guys on here like Squeeby and him that have all these like gut wrenching, awful stories about these tournaments?
Yo,
dude?
time is yo, Zillion is literally holding this man back, yo. He's just like, nah, you trying to win? I'ma change your fate. How about that? He's wildin'.
Well, Syrian is not able to stop the void yet, so
Agreed.
And the void is here.
Agreed, bro.
even in lore,
So that was kind of like how you began with LOR. We got that. So OTK? Where did that begin? What started that?
Well, actually, it was because one of my teammates from my team on LoL, he was a mid laner, also to be a Brilliant Soul, imagine. He suggested me that I should start a YouTube channel. So I talked about that to Aku, and he suggested we should do something to go up. Like that. So hey, we wanted to start a YouTube channel together. So we did tournament matches, something like that. Then by the time there was also a wall designer for that, and also a new player. And then more players started to come to the project, and then we realized that we should better start focusing on competitive. So we left the future project aside and started to focus on the competitive for tournaments, and we started an OTK competitive phase started there.
Wow.
But first of all, we're going to be like how do you say it? We were going to be content creators.
No, yeah. I mean, wait, Swerve, were you there?
Yeah, I mean that definitely makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here. I'm definitely
I
here. I mean, I'm hanging on every word, right?
Yeah. By the way, the very first logo was really bad. I don't want to show it.
No, that's okay.
Nah, you're all good. Yeah.
Imagine it had a heart.
So
Yeah.
kind of what I'm to understand is that you wanted to begin something with content, and then that rolled into a highly competitive team environment, and it stuck with that highly competitive team environment for a good while, and now you're kind of wanting to push it more towards the content as well.
Exactly. We're trying to make it like that. Yeah, we wanted to start creating content for the team. So we started. Well, that's why actually we started inviting you to the club. So.
Hey,
Okay.
that's what I like to hear. I was happy to jump on board. I think it's awesome.
Oh yeah, definitely awesome movement for sure.
All right, so should we get to the more like fun questions?
No. We have to ask a serious question there, bro. What are you talking about? This is
all right. Go ahead.
This is very serious for you. All right. So, what is your favorite emote in Legends Runeterra right now?
Okay. Fury mode. I want to discuss that.
Oh no!
But the reason, it had a reason for that.
You're trolling.
Oh!
Wait. I have a reason for that.
Let the man speak. Let him speak.
Well, I actually, since I'm fan of martial arts, so I watched lots of movies from Bruce Lee.
Okay.
I also learned karate. I'm black belt in karate, by the way.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Well, from the movies, I watched some Bruce Lee movies that is the fear moment that is like that come here. The fear mode. So it's actually I feel like that. So when using the mode, I only use it every time in the beginning of the matches. Like that.
All right.
I mean,
So
can we like allow this? Like,
No.
Like
He has a legitimate reason. He has a legitimate reason. It's a legit reason.
All right.
We got
As long as respect can be paid to the juicy, right?
I know it's not the most emote, but I really like it.
Lulu emote is the best. All right.
Lulu emote is really good. I don't know like.
All right. But as far as regions in the game go, do you have a favorite?
Well, yeah. It's Shadow Isles.
Ooh, let's go. You know the vibe. You know the vibe, lady. Shadow Isles.
I really love to play control decks, so I'm also always using Shadow Isles.
I mean, when the Void comes out, that's gonna be your favorite, though, right?
Of course.
Of course. If whatever gets this man Kaisa, right?
Kaisa in the game, bro.
Yeah, I heard you that.
But what if Kaisa is like X tier, unplayable
status.
garbage card?
She will be broken. I have to.
Okay, you still take it to the top, huh?
Yeah.
Every deck.
Okay.
Kaisa every deck, bro.
All the decks. I like it. All right. So should we get to like the meat?
Yeah. Let's get to the
and the potatoes.
Let's get to the meat and potatoes, bro. So.
Okay.
I'm sure everybody on Reddit has burned it down at this point. But
I know it.
But we gotta look at the ashes. We gotta scope it out. We gotta make sure everybody's still alive. All right, just relax. Take a breather. Breathe in and out. But all jokes aside, I mean, me and Swerve were talking about it off stream, and I think my opinion. I don't know if you sat down and watched Swim's video, because his video is very intuitive. I mean, some of the things,
I didn't catch like the last 10 minutes of it.
But some of the things that Swim says, he has a lot of hot takes. Let's be honest, he does. But
Yes.
Yeah.
I do agree with a lot of the things that he said in his video, and I also agree that maybe Riot is looking at this a little bit too data driven. Maybe, just a little bit, maybe.
Yeah.
But
I think. Can I jump in just really quick?
Go ahead.
I think that my favorite point that Swim made in that video is he said that it was how the patches were being released and how that cadence worked out. Like right now, we're kind of at a place where if your deck can attack your opponent 2 or 3 times on their attack token turn, like maybe the game's not ready for that yet. Like maybe that mechanic is just, it's too much right now.
Probably, yeah.
And I think that is kind of, I mean, that I feel awful playing against that deck and just watching all these blades and sand soldiers coming at my face, and I'm like, I just dropped my screeching dragon, dude. I just want to like play mid range, please. But he, so that's my hot take on what Swim had to say.
No, I think to sum up everything I was saying, I agree with a lot of what Swim said. Also, everybody burned down Magua for whatever reason I don't even understand, because him and Swim literally had the same point. But anyway, they literally had the same point. Like, they were actually saying the exact same thing, and somehow.
Yeah, but one of them's like European or something. Like, come on, guys.
I don't even understand his logic. But anyways, I think that, don't get me wrong, I like Irelia and I like what she brings to the table. I do. I actually like Blade Dance a lot, and I like the way that it interacts with a lot of the things that are already in the game. But Azir takes that mechanic and it just like Like literally,
Yeah,
that's that's the only problem. Literally, that is it.
You took the words from me. Yeah, exactly.
Like
I mean, I really feel like we just need to take the same mentality in terms of balance that the game designers had with concurrent timelines and changing Dreadway to 8 mana. Like, that mentality just needs to come into play with the... Like, something needs to stop all of these tokens from being generated, like, so freely.
Yeah.
Well, in my opinion, one good nerf from that deck would be Dais coming to 3 mana.
Yeah, Dais going to 3 mana, I think, is going to be a huge tempo hit to it as well. But then,
Fairly. I think that mark is pretty insane for that deck.
yeah, I think if Dais was at 3, the deck would still be bonkers, though.
Really, you think so?
I think so, yeah.
I think that tones the deck back a lot, but I don't know what they're gonna do about Azir. Like, it's like you would think, like in all actuality, you would think Azir is not that big of a problem, but when this dude flips, oh my god!
An Azir maybe going from 1/5 to 1/4 is also a good nerf, but I think the Dais and Azir are the most problematic in that deck.
Yeah, I agree.
Agreed. Yeah, I've been saying that from the start, that the Sand Soldier generators are where the problem, maybe not the problem lies, but that type of synergy is the game wasn't ready for that. As I've said, it's not ready for. On 2, you can play a House Spider, and I can play this Dais that's going to give me value every single time anything steps forward onto the attack.
Exactly.
Like, it's such a safe play to have an infinite value engine, and it needs to, something's got to stop. Like, my main suggestion would be to only generate tokens on when you have the attack token. That's it. The only time you can generate a Sand Soldier
is when you're
I'm
attacking.
not so sure about that. I think that would actually keep the deck, probably. Maybe.
It makes it so that you can still have super high roll nuts attack turns, but you cannot do that on your defense, because that's... Come on, guys. Slow it down. It's turn 4. You don't need to put me down to 3. Come on.
Isn't it so crazy that, like, I don't know, it's just like you said, it's just the way that they're able to attack on their turn and then attack on your opponent. Like, it's just so crazy. It's like the way Legends Runeterra is set up right now, right? Is that whoever has the attack token is the person that's able to attack, right? And then Irelia just takes not just Irelia Azir takes that whole thing and it's just like, nah, son, I'm doing something else. Like, isn't that just so crazy that, like, that deck completely just takes that whole thought process and it's just like, nah, I'm doing something completely different. Like, I think that is the, I want to say that's the problem, but it's like, on the other hand, it's like, it is unique, it is cool. Let's be honest, it is cool being able to attack on your opponent's turn.
Yeah. The mechanic is good, but I think Riot will solve that probably in the next patch, or maybe in the new expansion. But I think Riot will solve that.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm pretty confident that they're gonna solve the problem. I mean, people were thinking, which I don't even know why, because they said this last time, that any time the new set drops, the next patch they're not hitting anything. Like, what do you think this is, Yu-Gi-Oh?
Okay.
They're just gonna ban cards just because we want them to? Nah, it ain't gonna happen like that. They gotta, you know, they gotta put things in place. They gotta actually make schedules. So this patch was, they weren't even thinking about doing anything. They were like, so when Reddit is just on fire, they're like,
Yeah.
okay, what do you want us to do with fire? You want us to extinguish
Yeah,
it?
probably because they
Boy,
always release one
listen.
cosmetic patch and then the real patch
Yeah,
comes.
exactly.
Yeah, I'm aware of that cadence. However, I would share that confidence that you have that Riot is going to fix it. If this Reddit post that came out where the guy just doesn't really, as Swim points out, he seems to be kind of using the data to try to convince us of something instead of giving us data to prove that he's right.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
Exactly.
it doesn't feel good right now, and the deck doesn't feel good to play against for a large variety of other archetypes, which I
Well,
have
you
been
don't-
saying that
I
from the start.
I played TLC this whole week, and yeah, I faced Irelia. It's really hard to beat.
Yeah.
So, like, I am of the opinion that the Azir Irelia archetype should exist in the game, yes, but not like this,
Okay.
or not right now.
All right. Really?
You know, like it's maybe not like this, and maybe not right now, but I just feel like it's the way that it paces out is just it's not healthy for the game right now. I don't like it.
Well, I think it needs more adjustments, but I think it's a good archetype though.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I want it to exist. I think they need to touch the Sand Soldier generation power, and they need to touch probably Sparring Student. That probably shouldn't give health anymore.
Yeah, sparring student is insane. Come on.
It's a one drop. It's a one drop, people. Come on.
I think it should be 0-1 from that time.
Yeah. It shouldn't give help.
Yeah.
So it always has one attack.
No, zero attack. And then start increasing.
So it's
Its base tank should be 0-1, I think.
Oh,
And then
oh,
plus
he's
one,
saying,
plus
he's
one
saying,
always?
he's saying it should have no attack. It should come on board with no
Yeah.
attack. It should be it should be a 0-1. And then from there it gets more attack.
Exactly.
So you know
but not health.
no no.
You can get his one health easily is the minimum.
Okay. That would probably bring it in a line.
Yeah. No.
Who should be a 0-1? Runeterra unhinged. We're talking about Sparring Student right now. Void is suggesting it goes to a 0-1. I could see that happening, but I think that would kind of make the card pretty binary, right? It would only be good in Swarm.
Yeah, but that the card is actually made to work with Storm, so I think
Yeah.
okay.
Same. That's what I was gonna say.
Okay, so yeah, I guess some cards can be binary. That's fine. I mean, a lot of cards are, which is fine. Yeah.
Yeah, for example, actually Green Glade Duo is like that.
Yeah. Yep. Greenglade Duo and cards like Star Shepherd. That's a super binary card. So yeah,
It has a
absolutely.
It's a one drop. It has a home. That's it. Like what more do you want from a one drop, bro? Come on.
Yeah.
Like
But yeah. So the Riot Reddit post, I'm still, as we were saying, I didn't get that warm and fuzzy feeling I usually get. Like, oh, don't worry, Riot Balance is gonna take care of me. I didn't get it this time. How did you guys feel?
Probably it is because of the state of the deck right now. Because I know it's that player against their
Void, you're kind of dropping off.
Yeah, I was
It's
waiting.
really educated deck, but yeah, they're still trying to I don't know. Yeah, probably that.
Wait, I'm sorry. We did not hear like
Oh, sorry.
75% of what you said. Nah, you're good.
Oh,
You're
sorry,
good.
sorry.
We literally just dropped off the moment you started actually talking.
Well, I think they don't know exactly what change should do right now, but I think they will lose something. But they are not sure what to do. I think.
I can agree with that. But when I looked at the actual Reddit post, right? I mean, let's be honest. At the end of the day, they're devs. Like that's what everybody forgets. Like literally, like they're not literally our friends. They're not our family. They're devs at the end of the day. So they have to make the hard choices, bro. Like they literally have to. They have to make the hard choices. Yeah. So, every single thing they say is not gonna be like, oh yeah, you know, you want days to go to 3, bro? I got you next patch. You want Azir to be a 1-3? I got you, fam. Next patch. You know, it's every single thing that every single thing the community asks for is not gonna happen. And I think people are starting to understand that, and they're starting to be like, oh, you know, but you did this back then, or oh, you did that back. Like, bro, just chill, Let's see what they do. Let's see what they bring. You know, let's let them talk. Let's let them figure things out. Let's let them, you know, hit what they're gonna do and stuff like that. But I'll say the one thing that I do miss is them. Like, I don't know if you guys remember when they were talking about the nerfs to Lee Sin, like right before they came out with that nerf to Lee Sin, they literally listed all the decks, and I missed them doing that because that was really good. I don't like what he did when he took just champions. That I don't like. That was the one thing that I was like, wait, what is he talking about? Champions?
Yeah, like
I don't care about champions, bro. I don't care about champs.
So that's really what Swim was trying to point out there, is that he's saying that Irelia's win rate is such and such and it's going down, but however that number is not what we're complaining about. We're complaining about the Azir Irelia deck that is super binary in thought and feels awful to play against. Like that number can't be quantified by a win rate.
Which is true. That is very true. But us as players, just like Swim said, and he said this the best. I haven't heard anybody else say this, and like I said, he says we all know he says a whole bunch of hot takes. But this I will agree with him on. We definitely use a lot of hyperbole when we talk about things. A lot. Yes. A crap ton. We'll say things are overpowered before we've even played them.
Exactly.
So, like, we need to learn how to use the right vocabulary. I think the best way we can start allowing the devs to understand the way that we actually feel about these cards is if we use the right vocabulary. And in my opinion, the right vocabulary for the Irelia Azir deck is that it's very oppressive to the meta. Not OP. It is not an OP deck. In my opinion.
It's OP from oppressive.
Yes.
I think it's oppressive. And we, like I said, we were talking about this before, you know, earlier. You came out, you said the Twitter, you said it on Twitter like what, last week or sometime, that this feels very reminiscent of the Darrowing meta, where it was like you either play aggro or you play what counters aggro. That's it.
Yeah.
Like literally, that's what this meta feels like. It's either you're playing Azir, Irelia, or you're playing what counters that deck, and that's it.
Yeah, I felt so relieved when they nerfed Darwin.
Yeah. I mean, it needed to. I mean, come on, we can't, like, don't get me wrong. I love me some aggro. But I mean, when my opponent only has 20 health,
100%.
When my opponent only has 20 health, like a 6-4 hitting the board on turn 4 with over. I mean, that can't really stay
Yeah,
like
it kind of hurt.
that.
It kind of hurts. Come on.
It can't stay like that. But the reason why I say that is because Irelia, Azir, it has a lot of properties of that same like kind of deck where it was like you either are countering the aggro, aka like healing, or like Shadow Owl's decks most times countered it, or like freezing like Ash. That's when Ash mid range kind of came out the woodworks.
Hold up. Let's not call it aggro.
What?
I mean, yes, Darrowing was an aggressive deck, but it's not the aggro. It's the oppressor. It's the deck that will beat almost anything if played and in a decent way with the correct draws.
True.
That's what Darrowing was. Mm-hmm. It was a deck that didn't matter what the heck you're playing against. If you draw the correct cards in the correct orders, you are going to win that game because 2 + 2 = 4, right? Like this and this happened, so it's correct. That's kind of how this meta feels.
Yeah.
Where if the Azir Irelia player draws the correct cards, I could literally have pound for pound the best of the best cards for every turn that they play, and they'll still win. Just cause.
Well, I think it was yesterday that I made a combo with a sparring student and 2 soldiers in turn 2.
Oh my god! Wow, that's nasty.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say he surrendered.
Yeah. Like, it's... You deserve that win.
He was playing Dragon.
Uh-huh.
And he didn't play anything in turn 1 or 2.
Yeah, he deserved to get destroyed.
Yeah.
That hurts.
You gave him the oh, you don't got nothing? No. It's time. You're gonna learn today, buddy. But that's just how I feel about it personally. That's
was just a bit
but those are my personal opinion. Also, I think Ezreal Draven counters the deck pretty well. I'm not gonna say you're gonna win every game, because they might have some crazy hands. But I think Ezreal Draven counters the deck pretty well.
It has the tools.
Ezreal Draven... I feel like Ezreal Draven does really well right now because of it makes the best use of Culling Strike of all the Noxus decks.
Agreed.
Because it levels your Ezreal and it builds your Tri-Beam. So
yeah.
And Culling Strike is kind of a big deal against the Azir Irelia. So
agreed.
That's why that deck is super good.
And also there's the fact that it has landmark targeting. He can destroy the dais.
Yep.
With a throw. So that's also an advantage that it has. And also, even if you don't have Calling Strike, you have Block that it actually really hurts Azir.
Oh yeah, true.
Yep.
Very true. Very true. Yep. Hit him with that. Oh, you kept Azir damage, bro? Can't fuck.
Yeah. But speaking of the Ezreal Draven matchup with that deck, like, people are playing the Draven Ezreal deck and they're teching in Death Lotus and stuff like that, and
that's everything. I agree.
Which I like that thought process. However, I hate that thought process because when that's the kind of thing you have to, like, we only have 40 cards, right? Like, if we have to tech in Death Lotus to keep up with the meta, then Ezreal Draven is that's just like a really weird deck at that point, and it's no longer the same thing. Like, I don't like that I don't like that type of thinking. Like, Ezreal Draven can be good only if you tech in these cards in this meta. Like, I don't like that.
Not sure about that, because Draven is actually a really versatile deck that actually came along from lots of metas.
Yeah.
It was really a good deck.
Yep.
Still prevail. I think it's a really techable deck, but you can change some cards and still make it still be a really good deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also there's not only Azir, there's also Nasus. It's actually a good target for the Zatus.
No, yeah, for sure.
I think it's not a bad deck. Actually being the Zatus.
Yeah,
Not only for Azir, but also for Nasus.
True.
Yeah, I can definitely agree with the fact that Ezreal Draven has been around for a long time. It was, what, like right after the Elnuck nerf came about?
Yeah.
That's when Ezreal Draven was really good, because it was the best Ezreal deck at the time, I
Like
think.
my boy Elnuck. He didn't do it.
Get out of here, dude.
I hate
Stop.
I hate
did
it
it.
when someone plays Look and it has full
He
board.
didn't do it, bro. Bring it back. He didn't do it. It wasn't him.
I still have PSP from that.
Oh, did you get Elnuck full board? Oh, that feels bad, bro. Oh my, you're just like, well, I surrender. Oh man, but just like Madrigal says in chat, Thresh Nashes also counts as the deck pretty well. But I mean, let's be honest. I think everybody at this point, if you haven't at least touched Thresh Nashes, something's wrong with you. Because that deck's really good. That deck's really good. I think everybody figured that deck was still gonna be good even with Atrocity at 7. No one really cared. But the deck's still good. You can still play it. It's fine. But I think people wanted to try new things, just like these Irelia, Azir boys. They had their new stuff. They had their new tools. Everybody's like, but I want new tools too. So you know.
Exactly.
So people were trying different things, but Nasus Thresh definitely counts. Oh, what'd you say? What'd you say?
I played a lot.
We couldn't hit our last name. So.
Or yeah. Give me a
Yeah. No, take your time. But
Okay.
But to his point, dude, where's the Swain love?
yo, didn't you see that on that list that he gave? Swain was not there. I don't think Swain was there. And
Dude, they do not know who I am. I will pilot Swain.
The problem with Swain is that Swain is so hard to. I don't know. Swain is a really hard deck to. Oh, what were we saying, Void? I'm sorry. My bad.
My favorite.
Oh, he's going in it. He's going in and out. We cannot hear him. Well,
I think we might have got the best of him.
but all I was gonna say about Swain was Swain is just a really it's like a mash of like mid range kinda and like end game. That's the problem with Swain, and you have to make like a perfect round out of cards that go against the meta. And I feel like every time a good Swain deck comes out, it's like a new patch comes out. So that be the problem with Swain, like literally, because it takes it so long for you to actually make a very good Swain deck, and then once you find it, it's like, oh, there's new cards coming out. You're like,
not today.
very true.
Nah. I am gonna go ahead and hard disagree with this man. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He doesn't know the Swain players. He doesn't know the true heart of the Noxus. Okay?
Actually, I love Swain.
Same.
I really played a lot of Swain when it was TS Swain was one of my favorite decks.
Oh, dude, you're speaking my language, dude. To my heart, that deck was so fun to win with.
I actually won some tourneys with using that deck, so I think.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
No, it was definitely a good deck. For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that deck, if you could get ahead it was so easy to stay ahead with that deck. Oh man, it felt so good to play that deck and to know that you were a better player than your opponent. You would always win. You would just always win because you were better than them.
Remember the feeling of playing the minion that brings you a barrel and playing the factor.
Oh,
Yes.
do him so dirty. Do him so dirty.
Insta level swing.
Oh wow, that's nutty. Ah man, yeah, I remember those times for sure. Barrel, and then freaking red card with TF.
Bang, dude.
Spicy.
Let's go. I think
like, you know what? I'm about to put that deck back together, bro.
You know what? I'm gonna play that deck. I'm gonna stream that deck right after this. You are correct.
Okay.
He's like, yo, I'm about to put that deck back together, bro.
It's already together. Are you serious? You think I don't have a Swain TF deck just sitting? Of course I do. Of course I do.
That's yours. Or swing.
No, yeah. No, I love swing though. But also, if anybody hasn't seen the patch, the new patch, I will, for the YouTube people, I'll put it in the links below. But yo,
got skins coming, boys. We got skins
in the game, guys. Yo, how are we feeling about that? I mean, I feel like we all saw this coming eventually, but I didn't think it was coming this soon. Like, what? I didn't see it coming this soon.
What do you think, guys, about? What do you think, guys, about those skins?
No, dude, it's been like almost a year since since I brought it up. Remember,
True.
I
It's been a
told
minute.
you.
Yeah, you're right.
It's been so long. We're old men in the scene. Old men in the scene.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. But I'm happy.
But yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, I'm super excited. I love the way that they implemented it. I think they're going to do it the correct way. I really just want to encourage people that if you're not in Masters, what you're going to want to do is just like look at what skins are coming out, and right when they come out, just build a bunch of decks that like counter those champions. It'll be really easy to climb. Just saying.
Oh, Madwell said the roadmap said May. Yo, I didn't even know this, bro. I didn't even know this. I'm just saying, I haven't. To be honest, I haven't like actually looked at the roadmap in a minute. So it might have just like escaped my mind because I literally just finished finals, and that's been my head for like the past month. But more or less, I'm just happy that skins are in the game. I mean, you know, once I see a good skin, right, take my money. Like what more is it? There's no conversation here. Like,
yeah, once there's a Swain skin, we're talking, right?
Nah, I'm looking at some Lucian skins, bro. For some Lucian skins in the game.
I can see that being.
I just say for project.
Nah, yeah, for sure.
But let's wrap this up.
Yeah.
Let's wrap it up.
Just, honestly, the last thing I was gonna talk about was 2v2 because I'm ready. I don't know if Swerve's ready, but I'm ready.
Yes. Matter of fact, I am ready. Yeah, there's gonna be OTK, Serene Grace and Swerve. There's a video coming out. It's gonna be sweet.
Oh yeah.
Oh nice.
But it's okay. But dude, what? This guy, me and this guy.
I'm ready.
We've played some classic 2v2 matches before. We'll get them. We'll get them.
To the moon, bro.
Yeah, I think they will try to develop some kind of 2v2 ladder or something like in the future, probably.
Maybe.
I
could definitely see that.
But yeah, I'm all about doing like show matches with people. I think it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, the content literally goes to the moon at this point because Riot's just like, yo, y'all want stuff to do? We'll give you stuff to do. We're like, ooh, yes.
Why don't you just We got some stuff to do.
Also, for example, I think the labs are really insane from Riot side. I think the lab they did, the lab of legends, is really an insane addition to the
Oh
game.
yeah, 100%. That brought in a lot of people. Just a single player mode in a card game, bruh. Like, what more do we have to talk about?
Also with with extra difficulties and more champions, I think they really hit the point. I think it can be better, but I think it's really good.
Same. I haven't played on the higher difficulties though. I don't know if you got a chance to, Void. I haven't tried it on the higher difficulties.
I haven't yet either.
I think the change that they have to do for the next lab of legends probably the
Damn.
the AI is kinda easy, and for example, the AI is kinda easy. I think they can work on that. I mean, the problem with the AI from League of Legends is that it has some kind of how do you say it? You can take advantage from doing some stuff that will, for example, you can force pass on the AI, for example, when you want to.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I seen that in Swim's video too. You can like make it pass in weird places.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, I definitely did see that. So you can do some weird things to get some W's.
Totally.
But all right, Swerve, did you have anything else to add?
No, dude, I have nothing else to add. All I can do is say thank you to Void for hanging out with us. This has been great. Really awesome to have you here. Congrats on your top 16 in the last seasonal. I really hope that you can push it as far, if not farther, in the next one.
For sure, bro.
Thank you very much. I will try to do my best to actually beat everyone in the season next time.
Yes, sir. I wanna be bringing you on like, yo, this is the champ.
The
champ is here, yo.
So for the end.
But
yeah, awesome.
But all right. So thank you everybody for coming. Thank you everybody for showing up. Thank you Void for coming through. No matter what, bro. LOR, yo, he will run to the park for LOR, bro. He's coming through. We don't even need to ask, bro. He's coming through. LOR, he's coming through, bro. But like I said, all jokes aside, thank you for coming by. For the YouTube people, like I said earlier, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We gotta keep reminding you guys. Other than that, that's about it. So we'll see you guys next week. I don't think Swerve has anything going on next week. I don't have anything going on next week, so we will be here. Same time, same place. So we'll see you guys then.